You are welcome everyone to another tutorial. Today we want to look at how you can run your PHP code on the console. Console actually mean your command prompt. For those of you coming from JavaScript end who have done JavaScript, you know the meaning of console, which is the command prompt, that's the terminal. You will need to configure your PHP paths to the environment variable of your machine before you can run PHP on the terminal. That means before you can run PHP on the console, you have to do what? Configure your PHP path to the environment variable. So let's first do that. So how can I configure my PHP path to the environment variable? First and foremost, you search for edit the system environment variable. You search for it in your computer. So this is my edit the system environment variable. I'll click this. Then I'll click on environment variables. Then where you have the paths, click on this part. Double click on it. It will open this particular part. Now I am using XAMPP as my server. That is Apache XAMPP as my stack. Now because I'm using XAMPP, I have to put it. This is the path. This is XAMPP. If you are using WAMP, if you are using WAMP, it has a different. This is WAMP. If you're using WAMP, you go to the WAMP C, your C drive, WAMP 64, bin, and PHP. But if you're using XAMPP, like I am using XAMPP, I'll go to the local C, XAMPP, and PHP and get the code and the path. So let's do that. So to do that, I'll go to my local C, Dixie. Go to my local Dixie, then click on XAMPP. If you're using XAMPP like me, then when you click on XAMPP, you locate your PHP folder. Click on the PHP folder. Then this parts, this parts here, you click it and you copy the parts. Then you go to your system environment variable. Already I have mine here. You can see this is mine, so I don't need to put on that part. But for you, you come here and click on new. Then you paste that part to copy. Ctrl V. You paste it here. That's what you do. Then you press OK. This is my parts. So let me undo that. I already have a part called this is my own called XAMPP. Local C XAMPP PHP. Then once you are done, you click on OK, and you do the same thing for this other parts. Although that one is optional, but you do the same thing for that part. Because you can see mine, I already have this local C XAMPP, then /PHP. So once you are done, you click OK. Then you go and restart your VS Code. You close your VS Code and open it again for that changes to be effected. So now I have configured my environment path so that I can be able to run PHP on my terminal. So let's go. After doing this, you need to restart your terminal again, which I've just said. You have to restart your terminal by closing your VS Code and opening it again. For the changes to take effect, run this command php version php-v or php-v to see the version of PHP you are running. Then you can now run your PHP code on the terminal. So let's go try that. So here I will click on terminal, new terminal. This is my terminal, which you are seeing on the screen. So this is my terminal. Let me check the version of PHP I'm currently running. So I'll say php-v, which means version, and I'll press enter. So you can see I am running a PHP version of 8.2.4. This is the version of PHP I am currently running on my machine, version 8.2.4. So I hope you see that. So with this, I can run PHP on my terminal. So let us run an example of PHP code on the terminal so I can see how that works. So yeah, I'll take everything off here. So let me run my first PHP code on terminal. So I'll come here and say PHP. I'll come here and say variable A equal to 5, variable B equal to 15, then sum, variable sum equal to variable A plus variable B. So echo the sum of A and B. The sum of A and B is equal. Then I concatenate is equal to sum. Don't worry about concatenation. Later I'll do that. It's equal to sum. Sum will give us the value, the addition of A and B. So let me save this and run this on my terminal so I can get results. So I'll come to the terminal and I'll come here and I'll say PHP, the name of the file index.php. Then I press enter. So you can see the answer on the terminal. The sum of A and B is equal 20. So you can see that we successfully ran our PHP code on the terminal. Let's run another code by saying echo. Let me just come here and say school. Come here and say advert university. I come here and say echo, or let me use print. Hang on. Let me echo with this way. Echo, and close this. I come here and say echo, I am a student of, let me concatenate this, advert school, variable school. So remember I told you that this is another way of writing echo in PHP. So let me save this. Let me just run this. I come here, I run this PHP, the index PHP, I run this command. So I have undefined variable school. Yeah, you know why it's undefined? We've not put a tag, PHP tag to this. So I'll put my PHP tag here, and I'll come here, I wrap this with PHP tag. So let's go run this again. So that will be PHP index.php. Index.php is the name of the file. So I press enter. Fantastic. You can see I am a student of Advert University. The sum of A and B is equal to 20. So you can see we are running PHP code on the terminal, and this is made possible because we've already installed Node. Remember before when we started, I told you to install some packages. I told you to install your and download and install XAMPP server or WAMP server or any other stack you are using, and also told you to install Node.js. It was because we installed Node. That is one of the reasons we are able to run this on our terminal. So make sure you have Node.js installed on your machine. So with this, I believe you now understand how to run PHP on your console. So thank you very much. I'll see you in our next class.